For those who don't know, I'm an avid fan of the DCEU. I know it has its fair share of issues. I know it has been lagged behind in terms of quality, unlike the MCU, but I have come to really enjoy the films. And one of the films that just completely just took everything by storm, which a lot of people underestimated at first until the movie actually came out, was Aquaman. So, of course, that movie, being as great as it was, definitely garnered a sequel. Excuse me, I'm completely sorry. I just woke up. Anyways, so the title for Aquaman 2 is going to be Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, I think that's actually a really good title, and I think that the first film does a great job of kind of establishing a potential for something like this. And I'm not sure what the Lost Kingdom is. I don't know if it is like a part of the ocean that nobody goes to, because originally they had the Trench movie that they were a movie, but I'm glad they dropped that because it seems like it'd be a better direction to go if they just went with this movie and not that movie. But that doesn't mean that they can't take elements from that movie and apply it to this movie. Now, Lost Kingdom, again, I personally think might be associated with the Trench in some way because the Trench is horrible creatures in it, or maybe it's something beyond it. But I I'm actually happy to see that they're going along with this. Now, one of the things, of course, that I want to see in the Lost Kingdom, of course, is yeah, I'm tired. I always yawn in my videos. But anyways, one of the things that I do want to see are the villains. I want to know who the villains are going to be. In the first film, of course, we had Black Manta and we had Ocean Master. And at the end of it, Ocean Master was uh, was arrested, and Black Manta was heavily wounded. But it left it open for him to return. Not an avid reader of Aquaman, so I do not know his Rose Gallery like that. I do know some water associated or fish associated characters of the Aquaman lore. But I did find a list of some characters that I would like to see be like maybe possibly the villains. But like I said, I don't really know them like that. Some of these are new characters. Some of these characters are old as well. So let's go ahead and get to it. There is Siren. Let me look up what she has got. What she got going on. Um, the twin sister of Mira, Queen of Atlantis. She is from the banished colony. She's from the banished colony of Zabil. That actually seems like that'll be very interesting, considering the fact that Mira was a pretty prominent character in the first film. So why not have a sibling? I mean, and also I think it'd kind of be fair too if you think about it, because Orm is Aquaman's brother. So why not have Mira's sister come at them in some capacity? The Dead King, which ooh, the first king of Atlantis, who was overthrown by his brother Orin, Aquaman's ancestor. So it seems like a lot of some of these villains might be family associated, which I think that ain't really a bad way to go. Or Charybdis. I don't know this man, but for those who don't know, this dude or whatever the hell this thing is was responsible for taking Aquaman's hand. If you've seen Aquaman in the Justice League television show, you realize he cut his own hand off to save his kid, his child, as well as himself. But in the comics, he did lose his hand to one of the villains. So I think that's actually that right there would be pretty cool too. And I wonder if they did introduce this character, would he lose his hand? That would be an interesting concept to explore as well, because Aquaman in some of his incarnation has that hook for his hand because he lost it, and then some he had a magically endowed hand made of water, which again gave him a bit of water-based power. So it'd be pretty interesting to see what happens. The thirst holds his cup to someone, then drinks their life force, turning them into a zombie who is then controlled by the thirst. Excuse me again. That seems like that'd be a very interesting villain to introduce in Aquaman. Uh, I'll go with one more before we go ahead and shift gears to another topic. But as I was saying, I do think that Aquaman the Lost Kingdom is a great title. I'm glad that they are doing Aquaman 2 film. I'm pissed off that one, we haven't had a Batman film yet set in the DCEU, and two, we haven't had a Superman sequel. I don't know what the hell WB got going on, but they need to get on game. But anyways, also the Fisherman. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Let's see, classic enemy of Aquaman, an obscure criminal and a hunter with a titanium steel rod. The stranger helmet is a disguised alien parasite who takes control of the human body. That's pretty interesting too. I wouldn't mind seeing this character. Uh, it was another. It was another pretty cool character that I wanted to see. I thought of like King Shark, but King Shark's going to be in the Suicide Squad movie, so I doubt they will be able to kind of put him in there. And I would have liked to seen King Shark be Aquaman first, then get put in the Suicide Squad after he's like arrested or something. I think that would have worked out a lot better. Creature King, what is this? Who is this? Creature King. Coombs is a Triton-based employee who becomes a chimera after an accident that happened during an unusual experiment. I don't know who the hell this guy is. Triton Labs. The returns consists of hybridization between. Oh, okay. He's a hybrid of marine. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't actually be bad. He's actually Creature King is actually a chimera that was a person that was experimented on. That right there wouldn't actually be a bad idea either. Maybe somebody was trying to make artificial Atlanteans and decided that hey, we can make one ourselves. So that wouldn't be a bad idea. But let's go ahead and shift gears and get into the second topic of the day. I've got all these tabs open, and Lord have mercy, my computer's starting to slow down. But James Wan, who did the first Aquaman, is going to be returning to do the second Aquaman. Of course, we got Amber Heard that's returning as Mirror. We got Jason Mamoa is going to be returning as Aquaman. I don't know if Nicole Kidman is going to come back. I don't know if Boba Fett is going to come back. Sure about Patrick Wilson as Orm because there's some reports that say he's going to return. There's some reports that say he was taken out. So we'll see when it comes to that. Now let's go into the second topic, which is